everybody, my name is Melissa and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my absolute favorite Rockstar Romance books. This is a collab video with Shelby. I will leave her link down below. She is an amazing person. I love her videos. She is a great booktuber that reads a lot of romance and thrillers, and she's such a great person. So we decided to collab and come up with a list of books on Rockstar Romances, and let's go ahead and get started. The very first book I want to talk about is Midnight Blue by LJ Shin. This is an amazing Rockstar romance that definitely has a more emotional side to it. I completely enjoyed this book so much. So this story is about Indigo, or Indy, and she is actually hired by a music label to kind of babysit Alex, who kind of, likes to really party and do all that kind of stuff. So she's hired to really keep an eye on him and make sure that he doesn't, do things he's not supposed to. And yeah, so this is really cute. There's a lot of, angst. There's a lot of heartbreaking things. It deals with addiction and just, oh my gosh. I just remember when I read this book, I was just so emotionally kind of not drained, but it definitely took a lot out of me when I read this book, and it's just so good. This cover is really good, and yeah, I really enjoyed this. It's a great Rockstar romance, and if you're looking for something a lot more emotional than just, hit it then quit it kind of romance, this is definitely one to pick up because LJ Shin is just so amazing. Such a great writer, and definitely check this out if you haven't. Grupe by C.M. Stunich is the first book in a series, and this is a reverse harem book, so one girl, multiple guys, and it is about a girl who is kind of down on her luck. She does not have very much money. She is living in her car, and she has a ticket to a concert, and lo and behold, something happens and she ends up kind of on the tour bus with these guys. And I really enjoyed this book. I bought the first one. I think I read the second one as well. And I think it might be a trilogy, but I'm not quite sure. But this one is so much fun. It definitely, brings the steam factor, if you know what I mean. So this one is obviously a polyamorous relationship, and yeah, it just kind of deals with a lot of different things. Each of the characters has their own background and, different intentions going into this relationship and things like that. So if you are interested in a, reverse harem Rockstar romance, this is a great one to pick up because I had a lot of fun reading it, and it's just really good. The Sinners on Tour series by Olivia Cunning is one that I mentioned before, and I still stand by. I really enjoy this series. Each book follows a different member of the band. The first book is about one of the members of the band and an older woman, and yeah, it's definitely a little bit taboo, but not too bad. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the rest of the series as well. I don't think there's one book that I really did not like at all. And I know she has another series as well that follows another band. So she definitely writes a lot of Rockstar romances. So I'm sure there's one for you if you go and check out this author. Mariana Zapata is the queen of slow burn romances, and she wrote one called Rhythm, Chord, and Malakine. I'm not sure how to pronounce this title, but I really enjoyed it. The main character, her brother is in a band, and she kind of lives with her parents. She doesn't have a lot going on right now, and he invites her on tour with them to be their merch girl and help sell their merchandise at, their shows. And she doesn't have anything else going on, so of course she says yes. And there she strikes up a relationship with the lead singer of another band. I love her books. They are so good. They're really long, so you definitely have a lot of reading material that will keep you occupied, on these really hot summer days. And yeah, I love her books, and I've read the majority of them, and this was one that I gave 5 stars, absolutely adored, and definitely a great slow burn Rockstar romance. So the last book I want to talk about is Daisy Jones and the Six. This is obviously not a, steamy romance that I have been talking about previously, but this is such an amazing historical fiction book that really has a great underlying, taboo romance. The main singer in the Six has a wife, has children, and then you have Daisy Jones, and you know that if they get together, it's just gonna be bad news bears, okay? But I absolutely love this book. Each of the characters are, so wonderfully fleshed out. You feel like these were real people. This was a real band, even though it is absolutely 100% fiction. Obviously has some basis in, Fleetwood Mac and other, big bands at the time, but I just love the 60s, 70s classic rock, vibe, and just just an amazing book. So if you are interested in, you know, not having a total heavy focus on romance, but definitely has a great story and great characters, this is a great book to pick up as well. It's told in a faux documentary type style because obviously it's not a real documentary, and it kind of like reads interview style, and I really enjoyed that. So it was definitely something like I've never read before. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching my favorite Rockstar Romance books. I am going to leave Shelby's link down below to her video as well as her channel. Just check her out, guys, if you haven't already, and, you know, show her some love. I absolutely adore her. She's such a sweet person. And again, if you've read any of these books or have any thoughts or opinions, or if you have any great recommendations for Rockstar Romance books, I would love to hear about them and chat about it in the comments down below. I hope you have a great day and happy reading. Bye!